Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy C Holmes, and welcome to Real Talk. Oh man, the topic that we're gonna be talking about today is something that's near and dear to everyone's heart: love and relationships. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk. Everybody say real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk. Everybody say real talk, real talk, real.
You either in a relationship or you're coming out of one. Let church say amen.
Amen.
Let church say amen again.
Amen.
That's right. So we coming to y'all live and direct from Smoothies and Things, 109 South Court Street, downtown Montgomery, Alabama. I got two guests here with me today. I got my homegirl Mona P on the show. You know what I'm saying? Look at all cute and everything. Got a little.
Thank you.
You know, got a little wetter towel and everything. It's hot up here too. And Mona, she look hot. But anyway, then I got this dude here. This dude. I got my boy Landis Richardson in the house. Y'all remember the name Landis Richardson, okay? Because probably y'all ladies, you know, they probably already know you Landis very well, because Landis is very well traveled. Landis Richardson, aka Double L, aka I sell retail, aka I sell a little bit of jewelry, aka shoes, aka belts. Landis does it all. But anyway, we're gonna go and get into this thing, you know, about love and relationships. Now, y'all know that this is a hot subject, no matter when you talk about it, and that's why initially I was going to have me and my boy Landis talking about it. I was like, you know what? No, I gotta have a female on the show too. So had somebody that counseled out on me, but the show must go on. So calling my girl Mona P, she came through.
So I was second choice? Wait.
No, listen. You're here. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Anyway, so let me ask y'all this. My first question is this: do y'all think that people are really happy in relationships? Who wants to go first?
Double L.
Ooh, they gonna say double L. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, always beautiful A, so I mean.
Ooh, look at that boy. See that one. See. I told you he was a player.
Well, since Double L says the beautiful should go first, and he
Are
is
we
correct.
really happy?
I think in some cases that could be yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think in our minds we think that the person that we are with, we
Mm-hmm.
want to make that relationship be something that can be a happy, healthy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But in life, you go through things, you go through challenges.
Talk to me.
So you have to be able to work through those things together if you really are meant to be. Because nothing in life is going to be easy.
Do you? And let me ask this: do you think people have unrealistic expectations in relationships?
Yes. On both ends, men and women. You come into it, you know, we all have the fairy tale of, oh, I want to marry Prince Charming, or oh, I want to marry Cinderella. You know, in real life, real people, we're not perfect. So you have to look at that person, you know, as who they are. Accept them, flaws and all. You know?
Okay, Beyonce, flaws and all.
Flaws and all.
See,
Double L. What'd you say?
My opinion, I think a lot of issues come from people married or date each other for the wrong reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me personally, I don't date for the wrong reason. If I ain't feeling you like that,
Here you go.
if I ain't feeling you like
You about to get crunk.
I'm not gonna mislead you and have you thinking one thing is one way when it's another.
Right.
You know, for some people, yeah, because I want a partner, I want a helpmate. You know, he got a little something going on, whatever the case may be. Then yeah, I'll be with him now until things get better. So if you get with somebody for that apparent reason, then nah, you ain't gonna be happy because. Yeah, you will get together because y'all think y'all can become partners and get a big house and everything. Then after 2-3 years, when you feel like I ain't even feeling you like that, but I'll be willing to walk away from all of this for the simple reason, you know, I was only with you. I wasn't in love with you. I just wanted a helpmate. So in that case, nah, relationship.
So why would you be with somebody if you don't love them? I mean, that defeats the purpose of being with somebody, right?
Yeah, it do, but a lot of women out here tired of being lonely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? got a job.
You be making sure that they ain't lonely.
They got a good job, you know what I'm saying? Only thing they missing is a good dude in their life. So, you know, a lot of cats, especially if you got a great deal of confidence about yourself, you know you got options, you know what I mean? What good am I gonna settle down for if I know I can kick it with you and get the cow without even get the milk without having to buy the cow, in other words, you know? So we only gonna do what a woman allow us to do. We're only gonna be monogamous if we meet our soulmate. If I just meet you because you're cute and whatever it is about you that I'm attracted to, I decide to date you. You know, if I ain't trying to kick it for real, a lot of dudes sit up there and lie to you, mislead you, and tell you that they want, you know what I'm saying, want to be with you.
But I like what you just said. And that goes for men and women alike. You know, people can only do to you what you allow them to do to you. Now, if you ain't down with all that BS, and then you know, you ain't gonna accept that. But if you sit up there and accept people talking to you in a kind of way or treating you in a kind of way, then that's what you open yourself up to. As a matter of fact, many years ago, I heard somebody say, "We teach people how to treat us," and that's a true statement. You know, but you know, you are what you think you are or not in a relationship, and you know, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but we have a tendency to attract who we are sometimes. I think that's true. Because I mean, because a lot of times you can attract the right person or the wrong person. Would you agree?
Of course you can. I mean, I think a lot of times they say history repeats itself. If you're constantly, you know, accepting, you know, whether it be good or bad, that's how it's going to be perceived as. You're not looking for something different. I can say, you know, especially as a female, we tend to always want someone to compare to, say, a healthy male figure that we've had in our life. And we want our significant other or that next person to be that. But at the same time, you have to see people for who they are. And you know, the way I was raised and the way I was brought up, sometimes that very first initial instant meeting is exactly who that person is. We try to change sometimes our partner when you can't sometimes change a person.
Well, how do you notice that initial meeting that you're meeting the you know, people play games like when you first meet them. You meet the representative.
You meet the character.
You ain't meet the right person.
Yeah, you can't change me. Don't try to change me. We got to be compatible. You have to love me for who I am. I have to teach you to love me. You feel me? I'm a firm believer in that you have to teach your mate how to love you. You might think that to love me is to run my bath water. That might not turn me on. So you thinking that you doing that as a woman to please your man is gonna make me treat you the way you want to be treated. I'm supposed to treat you the way you're supposed to be treated.
So basically what you're saying,
we
can't expect people to read our minds.
No.
No. Because what I do to you don't necessarily mean it's gonna work for the next woman. So I have to get to learn who you are exactly, and you have to teach me how to love you. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you got to create the type of love that we want in a relationship. You got to create your own happiness, basically.
You supposed to be happy yourself.
Yeah.
You don't look for me to make you happy.
Woo!
Please don't look for me to make you happy.
And that's always the biggest issue.
Because if I don't make you happy, then what?
Like when people say, "Oh, you complete me." Shouldn't you be complete before you meet the person?
Only thing I can do as your mate, only thing I'm really supposed to do as your mate is to add to your happiness. Don't expect me to make you happy. I'm not going to expect you to make me happy because I'm happy within. You know what I'm saying? I got a great deal of confidence about myself. I don't need you to toot my horn. I know how to toot my own horn. But all I want you to do as my woman is to add to it. And if you add to my happiness, then everything is going to turn out to be.
So let me ask you this Mona, from a woman's perspective. What do you think that y'all are not getting from men?
That's
in a relationship? I know it's a vague question, but
I mean, not just being vague, but that's a lot because you know, a lot of women, you know, we all want different things. So, you know, when you're, and then like you said, you want someone to so-called complete you, but it always starts from you. So it depends on what your motive is and what your intentions are. So, you know, some women are looking for, you know, that man to just be just that partner. And then some women are looking for, like he said earlier, someone to just, you know, cater to. And some are looking for someone to take care of you. It really all depends. But, you know, I think in a whole, a woman, like you said, wants someone that can be, you know, that partner, can, you know, work alongside. But at the same time, you guys have to mesh. You have to know one another. And I also believe sometimes the best relationships are ones where you also are friends, because you're building a foundation with that person, and then you're growing, like you said, to love them.
Yeah. But what about the times that we're living in now, where everybody wants to skip the friend part and get to know you, and you know, on a platonic level, and they want to. Take you out of couple. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I'm just being real. You know, nobody. We live in times now where I call it microwave society. Well, I meet you, you meet me, and then next thing you know, I love you, love me.
Sex you first, get to know you later.
Yeah. Because look, okay, sex you first. Y'all the man.
Because I'm gonna tell you, this is why it's like that. Because
sex you first, get to know you later.
For the simple reason.
But then we all know how that turns out too, though.
If I ain't hitting on shit.
How does that turn out? If
I ain't hitting on shit, she to the point to where she feel like ain't no need of her wasting her time, wasting my time.
But don't you think that it's really, I mean, it's not like politically correct to go to bed with somebody first before you really get to know them?
No, righteously it's not. Because with me, the sex don't determine how long she stick around anyway. You know what I mean?
Ain't what you told me the other day. You like, you know, when you give it to her, they be around forever.
I mean, you gonna always have. I mean, shit. When you handle your business, if you're a man that handles your business when it comes to that aspect, you'll always have lingering booty calls.
Well, I mean, you know, booty calls got a lot of folks in trouble, and it's got a lot of kids.
That's just for the man. That's just. I mean, because you got a lot of women that, as long as I get mine, I'm good. I don't care nothing about nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Women have that attitude now. You know, women make booty calls too.
Absolutely.
Y'all make booty calls too.
I call you come over, handle your business. She'll pat you on your ass and tell you to go about your business. You done handled yours, she good. Now she gonna get up, go to work every day, make her money, but she don't have a man there every night. Well, she not in a relationship, so she got somebody that she knows that can come through, take care of whatever she want to be taken care of. She'll pat you on your ass and send you on about your way.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, what you think? You say pat you on your ass. But anyway.
Go on, Timmy. Go on.
Let me ask you this. Both of y'all collectively, what do you think constitutes a healthy relationship? Like, what do we need to be doing to make a relationship better?
Communicate.
Oh, that's bad. That's
honesty for one. Real honesty.
You can't lie.
A blueprint.
A real honesty.
In order for a relationship to work, you have to have a blueprint.
Exactly.
And in any successful person in life, they've had a plan. They created a plan. Whether if you open a business, you have to create a business plan. Then you execute that business plan one step at a time. The same thing goes for a healthy relationship.
Yes.
You have to have a plan. When people just jump into the relationship for whatever reason, I think you choose. You think I'm attractive. I got a good job. You got a good job.
And oftentimes that's what happens.
Sex is good. You get attached. I like the way you cook, you season your food, everything. Let's try it. Then 2-3 years down the line, you find out I'm somebody totally different than what you suspect. Instead of just coming together and creating a plan on what y'all want to do as a relationship, then I don't see it working.
Well, what's that old saying? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Exactly.
So I mean, you know, it's funny how we jump in relationships with people without really knowing them and knowing who they are. I mean, even like when we get jobs, we go through an interview process. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And they ask you all these questions. You know what I'm saying? And then we meet somebody. We don't interview them. You know, really, you should be. It's almost like interviewing somebody for a lifetime position. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. I know people been together 20, 30 years, and I heard a dude say, she's still asking me after 40 years of marriage what I like to eat, what I want to eat. You don't know what I want to eat yet? You know, and really, I thought he was playing, but the dude was really serious.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, I'm tired of, you know, pick up, don't call me and ask me what I want to eat. Go to the store, buy the stuff. You ought to know what you like to eat, what I like to eat. You know what I'm saying?
If you cook it, I'm gonna eat it.
Right. I mean, you know, it's just like
Just cook it, I'm eat it.
Men, we simple. So
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we
Whatever
we
you
just
do,
maybe
cook
we
it,
too
I'ma
simple,
eat it.
hormones, you know, but we complex too. But you know, you got communication in any relationship is key. Because I'll be the first to say I ain't been the best communicator in any relationship I've been in. But I also think that has to do a lot with my upbringing from me being a young boy too. But we're not taught to really communicate. I don't know about you, you know what I'm saying, but I was never taught to really communicate
See,
with
I
a woman.
communicate.
Nobody showed me how to open the door, pull out a chair, give up flowers just because, you know what I'm saying. Nobody told me, hey, you know, you go and do this or do that for. I learned all that stuff on my own. You know,
but
nobody.
Sometimes too, it's about not just communicating, but how you communicate.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you can say a lot of things, but it's the way you say it.
Because like sometimes I'll say something to a person and they don't hear it like I said it. Does that make sense?
Of course it makes sense. You have to understand, people cannot read your mind. The same thing, they can't read your words. They can only go off of how it's interpreted. If you have women are emotional or nurturing people.
Yes, y'all are. Woo!
And I can admit that.
Yeah.
We are.
Yes.
So.
Is that a good or bad thing? Well, that's how God made y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how God created.
That's right.
Because, you know, we were supposed to be an extension of the man to bring out the best.
Right.
And at the same time, if we can't cohabitate, then what are we doing? And that's, I think, the problem. We're not hearing one another.
Do you think men and women speak different languages?
I think we're saying the same thing, but it's just not being receptive.
What you think, Double M? You think we speak the same language? Or we saying
Some of
something
it
totally
sometimes.
different?
Sometimes.
No, we speak different languages.
It's different, but same.
Because if I say something to you, you would comprehend whatever I'm saying to you totally different than how I deliver it. I get that a lot. A misconception of what I mean.
Yeah, I done heard you on
by
the
what I
phone.
say.
I done heard you on the phone. You like, that ain't what I said.
A misconception of what I say. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of times that's why I don't like texting, because texting give you mixed emotions. You know what I'm saying? It give you mixed meanings of what a person may say. So when I talk to you, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. But the way I say it sometimes may give a woman the wrong impression, especially when it comes to when I'm dealing with certain experiences with different women that I've dated. When it comes to me telling them what I want, what my expectations are in a relationship, or if I'm not to the point to where I feel as though I'm ready to be in a relationship. When I say I want to be friends first, you know, let's be friends. If I'm feeling you, like I'm really feeling you, I want to be friends first, because all my life,
come on, man.
all my life, all I ever did
See,
was just casual dating. That's it. I've always been that dude that women would cheat on their dude with. I'll be the dude you cheat on your man with. Because what he ain't doing for you, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Jody. Yeah, that's the
Boyfriend
you know,
number 2.
Yeah. Pleasure
I ain't
be.
boyfriend.
Pleasure speak. Are you not boyfriend number 2?
I'm not boyfriend number 2. I'm just the dude you would call. I mean, that's just how it's always been for me. You know what I mean? And I don't know why, but so it made it hard for me to really trust.
Landis, I gotta ask you this question. Do you really want to be in a relationship with anybody?
Man,
Because you know some, Landis, you know some of the,
I'm
You
trying.
know, we done had some conversations about relationships and love, and I'm telling you, this dude here, I had to take like 7 good powders. I got to talk to you later.
To be honest
I'm
with
serious.
you, to really be honest with
Uh-uh.
you, I would love to be married one day. I have a dream. I want a white picket fence, big
Okay,
house,
Mark.
house dog. My family, her family. I want to.
Why can't it be white picket fence? Why can't it be spotted with
Man,
stripes?
you black.
Because that's
Ain't
just
no black folks got no
because
white
growing
picket
up.
fence
Because
right
me
here.
growing up,
why
that's
can't
just
it be
the
a cookie
illusion
bar
that.
cutout of what the standard typical
was just a
American family
perception.
household
That
is?
dude said a white picket fence. You is
That was just a perception
I
of,
know.
Don't
of
perceive
what,
that,
a-
though.
what
Of
a
what real
family.
America is,
A
what
black-
a real happy
black folks
family
with a
is.
got no fence around no house. Yeah,
I
half
want,
time when you got a
I
house.
want one around mine. That's my point. That's what I'm
So
saying.
you want to keep people out, but you can't bring people in?
Nah, man,
I know.
got nothing to do with it. It's just a
It's just
perception.
I know it's a
white
perception.
picket
I
fence.
want a white picket
Picket fence.
fence with a house dog yard.
On a
dog,
hill,
all that. You
on
know
a
what
house
I'm
on a
saying?
hill, 2.5
I mean, I've been a player.
kids,
I've been a player all my
trophy
life.
wife.
All of it.
All
All of it.
okay.
So every woman that I've dated was an experience for me until to make me a better man, to polish me for my ideal woman.
Okay, so since you're saying that now you've done away with that, so now what? Since those are experiences, now what are you? Where are you at this stage?
Where I am right now is I'm tired of casual dating. I would like to meet I'm ready for my soulmate. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to live the life that I've never lived before.
You know what? The term the soulmate, that bothers me. You know, and I think the reason why it bothers me is because, you know, do y'all really think it's like one person that can truly be like your everything?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. To the point
I
to
mean,
where when she ain't in your presence, you damn near can't breathe. Everything you want to do, y'all do it together. Everything she want to do, y'all do it together. You love her lifestyle. She loves yours. If you,
Well, why is
this
that so
your
hard to
friend,
find then if it's
your
such thing
partner.
as soulmate?
Why? Because
I mean, that's what it means.
It's
Soulmate.
it's
It doesn't
soulmate.
mean somebody that you can just have. Here we go, soulmate. That's the whole point.
Right.
You want to get with somebody who you feel understands you not just on a surface level, but on an inner, deeper
your
level.
interior,
And everything. It's the
everything.
whole package. And I think we're so caught up on just
Think we're
looking
shallow
outside.
We are a very surface type of culture, type of people.
Yeah.
We look only on the outside, and only when it beats us on our standards will we want to go deeper.
Right.
You have to be able to look past, read beyond what's on the cover and on the inside page, and
Yep.
really delve.
Because
into
like
it.
right now, I mean, you know, all this what we're saying is therapeutic for me because I'm going through some stuff in my life right now. I mean, you know, everybody's going through something
Right.
in life. You can't
Absolutely.
just judge a book by its cover. You could look at me and think I'm cool and I'm catching hell on all ends. You feel me? You know, you and I, we have a lot of talks about life and love,
Absolutely.
jobs, finances, women, you know, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But and some of them get pretty, you know, deep sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, but let me ask y'all this: do you think that we take, male or female, do we take credit for the things that we do or don't do in relationships? Do you think? Because it's always
Point the finger.
point the finger. What you didn't do. What y'all think? Think we take credit? And now, why y'all think? I'm gonna say this, and I'm a man. I'm just gonna say this about men. I think a lot of times men, we don't stand up and be who God called us to be in relationships. And the reason why I say that is because I'm gonna use my own experiences. There were times that I know I was wrong, but I didn't want to admit that I was wrong. You feel me? I mean, I lied and I cheated and I did this and I said that. And then I get off to myself like, dude, you know that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And I think as men, we need to show women a more vulnerable side to us because we do cry. You know, contrary to popular belief, we do cry on the way to the grocery store, you know, on the way to go get some burgers or something, you know what I'm saying? But I think that hurts us because it's like, y'all need to see us cry. You feel me? Y'all need to know that we're not Superman all the time. You know what I'm saying? You need to know that we break down. You know, but see, hold on now. See, you that hard Negro that be trying to.
Man, I'd have cried. Every real relationship I'd have been in.
You cried.
The moment we decided to be together,
you cried.
When I cried in front of
just saying,
her.
but
For
see,
whatever I was going through.
I happen to know something wrong with your tear ducts though.
Yeah, well, you know, my tear ducts.
I'm just saying.
But listen, but see, the moment
he got bad tear ducts, so he'll just start crying. I mean, like he won't cry. They'll just overflow. It ain't because he really love you or care about you, just because he got bad tear ducts.
But yeah, I mean, any real relationship that I've ever been in, whatever I was going through, you know what I'm saying, that woman was right there with me when I was crying, when I was emotional about the situation, and that's what gave me an indication that this was the woman for me. This is who I was for.
Why you ain't still with her?
Because I wasn't the man then that I am now.
So who are you now?
I'm the man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm what you want.
Ah!
To be honest, would you sum it all up? I'm what you want.
Mm-hmm. He's what you want.
I'm what you want. I'm what you want to the point to where if you want some.
So to all the American females, you're open for business. Is that what you're saying?
My personality, my character, my makeup, who I am as a person is attractive, very attractive. It is what it is. But I've had enough experience.
Man, you ain't ready to settle down with nobody. You come
I
on, Landis.
I mean, it come a time in a man's life where when you become a man.
But you ain't there.
I became a man when I was starting to take care of my responsibility and when my decision making is what distinguished me as a man. Throughout my life in my younger years, I was just freely, whatever, it didn't matter. All I was about was just getting money and dating. That's it. You know, when I thought I was doing something, I wasn't really doing nothing for real. I mean, it was nothing. It was a deception. I was deceiving myself thinking that what I was doing was cool. In all actuality, it wasn't. But I don't regret nothing that I've done because it made me to the person that I am to this day. So if I met my soulmate, I'm well polished, I'm well put together to the point to where I would be the great husband that the average woman would want in her life. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? A lot of men, we really, like, we have the appearance of a man, but we don't really know how to be men for real. Because you know, now you and I, we done got into some deep conversations about being men and how men think and stuff like that. You know, but and that is actually a scripture in the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You know, and then there's another scripture say, when I became a man, I put away childish things. But most men that I know, while they have the appearance of men, they still act like boys.
Right, because I put away the childish things and the childish things.
Speak on it now, Mike. I mean,
with me dating.
Have you dated a guy that you know what I'm saying, but he still, you know, he had the appearance of a man, but he still
mentally not.
His decision making. That's what I mean by my decision making. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My decision making was, I know this thing like that. I just felt as though every woman that I found attractive, see, because I've been a flirtatious dude. I flirt with you.
You big.
I flirt with you just on GP. If I see you, I mean a pretty woman, I don't let you pass me by. I flirt with you. You know what I'm saying? And then
if it goes beyond flirting,
you entertain my flirtatious ways. And if you entertain my flirtatious ways, a lot of times we wind up getting to know each other. You feel
on the intimate level.
Always. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that's just how I've always lived. You know what I mean? That was my MO.
So are you saying that you didn't know no better?
I didn't know no better. I didn't know no better.
Okay, so what's your excuse now?
My excuse now is that I'm ready. I'm to the point in my life where I don't want to deal with that no more. I'm tired of wasting nuts.
This dude said he is tired of wasting nuts.
I'm tired of it. You know?
Only on Real Talk when you hear the word nuts used in that.
I'm just tired of wasting them. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta take my hat off.
No,
okay, that was real ghetto what you just said. That's
big.
Where you from? Where you from? like, I mean, because I know it's from the ghetto, but I'm just saying, you got to be ghetto to say nothing like that.
Yeah, but
I mean, real comfortable too.
That's just what it is when it comes.
Well, let me ask y'all this: how important do you think spirituality is in a relationship?
That's what your soulmate is. Y'all feeling each other's all the way down to the spirit. You know, when you are with someone that you feel like that all the way down to the spirit, that's when you're to the point to where, as a man, you don't see no other woman but her. That's when you're gonna be monogamous. That's when you'll be true to yourself. You true to her. You true to the relationship, and y'all live till one of y'all bury one another. But until you feel that, see, a lot of people get together and they don't feel that. And when they don't feel that, that's why the relationship has so many flaws in it. You know, we done went out, did this, did that. We had a good time. We had good experience, but it don't last long because they got together for the wrong reason.
But I'm just saying.
That's why I've never been married. Of all the women that I've dated,
But you
I've
still
never
ain't
been
answered the question though. Spirituality, the spirit. Do you think that the spirituality plays a key part in a healthy relationship?
It should.
That's
It
the number
should.
one thing.
Well, see, he don't go to church, so you know that they probably don't. You don't go to church, do you?
I go to church, I just don't go as often.
Oh, come on now. This
I
y'all
go-
we talking about
Yeah.
that
I go every now and then.
every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as, you know, us as, and I can say this, you know, as the African American culture, a lot of us have grown up or have gone to church. We were brought up or raised in a church. I can say me for myself, I was raised in a Baptist church. So for me, I'm not going to just get married to somebody just because I'm lonely or just because I want to be in a relationship. To me, when I say my man is gonna be my man and he sticks that ring on my finger and I go before God, that is the all holy unionship that I am not trying to break. I am not trying to get a divorce. It's sacred.
Okay, check this out. He and I, we had got a little heated debate a couple of weeks ago because, you know, I guess when somebody he was dating or talking to or whatever, and you know, I always tell you have a very unrealistic way of looking at relationships because, like, you be like, well, you know, I want her to put, you know, I ain't gonna commit to nobody until she put her half, you know, and I put my half in, and you know how you don't be looking at me like that, you know, like, you know, she make her 50,000, I make my 50,000, we put all our eggs in one basket, but I happen to know women are not going to commit to no dude on no level until they got some type of, until they personally feel like you are really invested in it. Am I not right? Okay, so let me ask you this. Would you feel comfortable like sharing all your money and getting an account with a man and stuff like that? Y'all are not married yet. Would you feel comfortable doing that?
No.
Shit, I just met a couple the other day.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's married and don't have a joint account.
Okay, but that don't necessarily mean it's right. But I'm just saying. But
Right.
at least they're married. At least they're married. Okay, most women I know they ain't gonna want.
I asked both of them, and both of them are on their second marriage.
Okay, what they got to do with anything?
It should only be one. When I get married, I only plan on getting married
Exactly.
one time. And I'm gonna tell you, see, from learning from experience with every woman that I've dated, I dated a woman and we was just in a monogamous relationship. We shared bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? I had never shared a bank account with a woman before. You feel? And when I didn't share a bank account with a woman, it was like we were just roommates. We lived together. It was like we were just roommates. It was nothing we were standing on. It was like we living in the same roof. We splitting everything down the middle. You know what I mean? That's to me.
It's like you're playing house.
Exactly.
You're playing house without the real commitment. And
A real commitment to me is everything.
It is.
That's a real commitment to me. If I'm to the point in my life, hold on, wait a minute. If I'm to the point in my life where I feel as though I'm ready to commit to you, that means because I don't see no other woman. And if I got everything that I'm bringing in, I got invested into the relationship.
See, that's
everything. Wait a minute. Everything you bringing in got to be invested to the relationship. That's if you make $50,000 a year and I make $50,000 a year, we put everything we got together and we build off of it.
But you ain't got no ring yet. You don't have no ring. You know, he just.
But we
see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But if we feel like if we in a relationship, I'm talking about a monogamous relationship. We in a relationship. You got to be willing to share everything with me because
But Landon, what I'm trying to tell you, ain't no woman that I know. I mean, we got a woman out here.
There's nothing wrong with what you're saying, but at the same time, she has to know that in that process of you guys being committed and monogamous, that's what it's going to lead to. Don't just sit here and string me along and sit here and have me giving all of myself, giving all of my finances, playing this house, and then we don't. Because I know there are plenty of friends who have been with men for 4, 5, 6, 7 years, played house and did all of this, and do not have a ring on it. It's just you feeling like you're white. You why buy the cow? As you said, when you're getting the milk for free.
And you know why he ain't put a ring on it?
They like to play house. They want that commitment, but when it comes down to it, that ring is the bonding and the seal. They cannot literally see themselves with one woman for the rest of their life.
And you know why it's like that? It's because of the simple
That's what I was trying to tell you.
She got the wrong man in her house for 6 or 7 years. I'm gonna tell you like this: if a man wants you, he gonna let you know it. He gonna put that on your finger. If you his soulmate, he gonna let you know it. And that's one thing you ain't gonna have to second guess. If you get a man to fall in love with you first, you got him. You got him. Okay, if I'm living with you for 6 or 7 years,
don't even know what he want. I mean, I'm speaking from personal experience. The average man don't even know what the hell he want for real. He crazy.
Right. And we don't necessarily have to
if you don't know what you want,
but I will say
by law. Hold on, wait a minute. If you don't know what you want, by law,
hold up,
you ain't a man yet.
But hold up, I will say this. Like I said earlier, we teach people how to treat us. So your friend that was strung along for 6 or 7, whatever years, she allowed herself to go through that.
Yes, she allowed, and that you say that's true.
She allowed.
But at the same time, you're hoping and wanting somebody to make it to that point. You don't necessarily assume that, oh, after 1 or 2, 3 years, oh, we're gonna get married. I mean, you want the relationship to build, but at the same time, you're not always gonna be on the same path.
What part don't y'all understand that in order for it to be to that point to where y'all together 30, 40, 50 years until one of y'all pass, that has to be your soul mate.
I didn't say it didn't have to be your soulmate.
If it ain't your soulmate,
I didn't say that.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
If it happens, it ain't gonna last.
But you know what? If that's the case, then why doesn't the entire world have their soulmate? Why is there eHarmony? Why is there Match.com? I mean, if it was so easy to find your soulmate, then we'd all be happy and living.
It ain't easy to find your
soulmate. You're answering your question.
I'm saying it ain't easy to find them, but you just have to date.
You cannot go into always knowing that you're going to find the right person. You can't. Not the first person you meet is not going to be your soulmate. The second person you might meet, it might not be your soulmate. It takes time. You have to grow within yourself and know what you're looking for. Yes, when you're young, you're not going to be looking for your soulmate. You're looking for somebody to make you feel comfortable and happy right now. It's only until you get to the point in your life where you understand yourself and you really want to find happy.
You looking for what?
Look for the soulmate. Okay?
When you young, that's what you looking for.
That's so stupid.
That's all you're looking for.
You're not looking for a soulmate.
Then when you get that and you get attached.
Hey, everybody just be safe. Everybody just be safe.
Don't everybody be safe.
Just be by yourself.
Yeah.
Just be by
I don't want to be
yourself.
by myself.
But look, we finna wrap this thing up, man. Hey, look, we gotta get my boy double L back up in this piece. We gotta get my girl Mona back up in here. Mona got lied. She was like, that's because I just shut it down, mate. That was that.
Oh, that got me real.
I said Mona was spitting and everything. I saw some shootout. I lean back because I want to get over you.
That's why my thing is, I'm just saying, you got
But we got you, though. I feel what you're saying, though. You got
There's pros and cons on both sides, and you know what?
I agree with
that. But guess what? This is what real talk is all about, having real people on here talking about real issues that we all face and stuff, and you know, it ain't watered down, it's very unscripted, so this is what the show is all about, you know, but we fixing to get about this thing, man. Y'all come down here, support Celeste Smooths and Things, 109 South Court Street. And we about to, get up out this thing. Yeah, you had a good time, man?
Man, I had a beautiful time.
You're a player and everything, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Mom, you had a good time?
I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm in some great company.
Too blessed to be stressed.
Some great men right here, so I'm always...
Great men of God. Yes, I'm sorry, I had to put that in there. You know, great man of God. You're a great man of God too. You know,
Absolutely.
That's right. Absolutely. He been church 7 years.
Well, maybe
He
you
been
just
church
find,
7 years.
maybe
You don't
you
know
just
what
find, as
you're
they
talking
say,
about.
church is a structure. It's in your heart.
But look, we finna get up out this thing. We appreciate y'all. Hey, you know, let us know how you like the show. You know, and look for the Real Talk website. Coming soon to internet near you. There's only one internet. You know what I'm saying? But what you got coming up? You got anything coming up?
I actually,
very briefly.
yes, I actually just want to put out, if like he said, this is a prime time, you know, for everything that's going on, especially in the city. We actually have a friend of mine is hosting an event actually right next door at the Village Gallery Wednesday night called The Power of Words. This Wednesday is going to be the Poetic Cipher. So it will be all of the spoken word artists, lyricists, artists, anyone that is interested. It will be Wednesday night, 8 o'clock to 10:30 at 492 Southport Street, Village Gallery. Hit up DJ Pro Status. You can get info on that. My personally self, I actually have an event coming up in December with my nonprofit called the AUM Nonprofit Leadership
Didn't I
Alliance.
tell you to be brief?
It's brief. We'll get more in detail about it, but
Double L,
we'll
what you
get-
got going on? What you got going on, Double L? I know
I
you
just
got
wanna
something.
let
You always
everybody
got
know.
something going on.
Well, right now I don't have nothing spectacular going on. You know, I'm working on some things. Things where when I get a little bit more concrete about what I want to put out there, you will hear about it.
That's
You
right.
know
He gonna
what I'm
tell
saying?
you. He
Yeah,
gonna tell
you
you.
will
He will
hear
tell you.
about it. You will hear about
Well,
it.
but
look.
you tell us first though? I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
But look, but this your boy C Holmes wrapping up in Real Talk. We about to be about this thing. One, y'all be easy.
Bye.
Real talk, real talk. Everybody saying real talk, real talk, real talk.